Good morning, and welcome to the Tri-State Traffic Show. Don here, your traffic jockey in the driver's seat. Well, we're not really in the driver's seat. Yesterday, we were in the driver's seat with our ride and drive event. So hopefully everyone enjoyed that. That was kind of fun. Always good to get out and do a little bit something different. And I just hate the color on this shirt. Shirt to be wearing, but I digress already a minute into the broadcast. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday, September the 1st. Can you believe it's already September? Wow. It actually feels like it too. I got about 65, 66 degrees out, but in certain spots, it is much cooler than that, into the 50s. So a little bit of a refreshing start, possibly for some, maybe the first day of school. I know kids in Millburn in New Jersey go back to school today. So we're going to have that staggered start for school districts around the state. Actually, tonight is the beginning of high school football. Don't ask me why they're doing it on Thursday night, but anyway, so I will be doing that later on this afternoon, getting ready, prepping the game for the TV coverage later today here in Central Jersey. So that should be a lot of fun. The weather's going to be absolutely perfect. So, but they really shortened up the season for high school football, at least here in New Jersey. I don't know about throughout the rest of the tri-state, but they only play 8 games now instead of 10. And the season's over by like the third week in October. So the season really is only about 6 weeks long, or maybe a little bit longer, maybe 8 weeks total with the games, but it just seems a lot shorter than that. But anyway, I digress. So, now we've hit the benchmark of September 1st. We are already starting to see volume coming back here already. And I know, Anna, this was your first day in Millburn heading up there. So hopefully she will join us, or maybe she's already left, because there is a problem on her route. And we're going to get to that in just a second. We are live on Facebook and YouTube here this morning. So come join us. We'll be on until 9 a.m. The NJ On Air, or On New Jersey now, as it's called. We're kind of rebranding things just a little bit. We are on hiatus until now the 15th. Doing some more retooling of the studio and so forth. So we have another 2 weeks off, but we're going to come back next Thursday. But it looks like now it's the 15th. So we got another 2 weeks. We don't have to leave early here this morning. So I'll be with you until 9 o'clock. All right. So with that said, it would help if I share my screen here this morning. And for some reason, it always defaults to that. I don't understand why. So we go here. Now let's go full screen with that. Let me bring the microphone in. So we got to take the banner out. And this half hour is sponsored by the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com. Thank Ralph and the staff over at CVBC for sponsorship. There is G-Man Dizzle. What's up, baby? Jimmy G in the building. Look out. Now it's party. Watch out. G-Man is here. G-Man is on the loose. Oh, gosh. Good morning, bud. So what we're going to go here. So there's a problem on 78. If you've been with us here the last couple of days, I've been saying that this is usually, this will be Anna's best bet to get up into Millburn here via Vauxhall Road, Millburn Avenue. Fastest, but now we've got this issue getting off the Parkway. Looks like it's right at the end of the entrance ramp from the GSP to 78. So there's a couple cameras. There used to be a really good camera on 78 at the Parkway, and I don't know why I don't know why they're putting it there. Here at Vauxhall, things are fine. It's closer to here is the problem. Unless this is a secondary issue, I don't know. Power cam? That one's not even working. None of these cameras are now working. You know what? I did see something on the home page here. Got the 440 stuff. The camera, some mobile devices were working to correct this. Well, I'm not on a mobile device, friends. We are on the web. World Wide Web. So cameras are down. But let's go back to the traffic incident page because there's a couple other things popping off here this morning. So 78 local lanes there. We got a couple lanes blocked. We'll go to this 80 thing here. Again, I think the cameras are just out on the website. Well, no, we can't say that because the one on 78 at Vauxhall Road worked. And this is working too. So here it is, 80 going west here at Route 19. It's now onto the shoulder. So that's pushing a little more traffic there for us. Back through Madison Avenue, that's west on the left. Let's go to 20. It's slowly pushing volume here this morning, going west. So that's going to run you about another 10 plus minutes or so. Go to the Turnpike Authority and we'll check out the cameras in the Parkway. Voice sounds like it's going through a keys grader. ROA 142 Tower. Okay, so here it is. Here we go. Buenos dias. Heading to, here's Anna. Good morning. Heading to Melbourne around 7:30. Looks like the GSP is bad by Woodbridge. I'm thinking taking 440 south to connect with Route 1 and then reconnect with the Parkway. Let me check that out. But the other issue, again, if you're going to go the way I had recommended to go up to 78, you can see here in the picture, westbound on 78 is jammed just coming off of the Garden State Parkway. You see here the ramp from the Parkway to westbound 78. There's an accident just off the ramp on the local side of 78. So that is a problem there for you. Out of this, let me see what the story is in Woodbridge. I didn't have any reports of anything. No, Parkway is fine. Parkway is fine through Woodbridge. Yeah. Fact is, in fact, I will show you. So this is I wanted to show you, but not showing us anything there. Here it is at 125. Parkway is fine. Getting on the Driscoll Bridge looks good. South on the 127, of course, the only camera that really shows us anything doesn't work. What else is new? The tower camera here. So this is all northbound traffic on the left coming towards us up to the Turnpike. That's fine. Let's go to Colonia. This is through the Colonia rest area. That looks good. North is on the far right. That's wide open. Here it is in Clark at 135, 136. Can't see anything. The camera is just not conducive to that. Union Toll Plaza, we're fine. Nobody there. And Parkway is here until you get to 78, the ramp. That's the problem. So I'm not sure what time you got to be in. If you have to be in at 8, you have to take you in another direction, Anna. Depending on what time you start, if you're willing to sit in about 15 minutes, maybe there's some traffic here, then you should be good to go. But the other play is to do this, is to get off at exit 139. And I'm going to get off here at exit 139. Right here. 139, take surface roads from there. Yeah, that's what I would say is the best option, because here's 139. underneath here, come up through Union, passing Connecticut Farms, and then you can go Johnson Place to Morris Avenue, and then just continue on past the high school. Huck Finn Diner, that was the name of the diner. I don't know why I can remember that. You could, in fact, I mean, if you didn't want to get involved in going through Springfield and all that mess, or I mean, you could and just take it all the way to Milburn Avenue here and then drive it in that way. You could do that too. Yeah, Morris Avenue is a bunch of traffic lights, but it moves. The congestion is here at Liberty, Burnett, coming by Union High School. It's usually fairly busy. But you could take Liberty back over to Vauxhall Road as well, or you could make the right there at is it just before the Huck Finn Commerce Avenue and grab Vauxhall Road there. You could do that as well. You could do that. So yeah, that may be the better option for you. All right, friends, so it's 7:14 now. Good morning, everybody. Some more Parkway volume going north into 280 and some more volume here heading up in towards what we sat in yesterday at 150 east on Route 3. Now, the benchmarks starting to back things up at 17 because of the sun glare. Again, the sun is getting up later in the morning. So as people get up later to head out, it's, we're dealing with, and this is some sun glare here on 80 going east of 30 through 35. There's your westbound 80 delay getting into exit 57 with that former vehicle fire. But Central Jersey looks good on 287, 78. Doing well, 46 and 80. We are fine. I know that. Going to Central Jersey, 1830, 39, 195 Parkway is good all the way down through Long Beach Island. Route 9, AC Expressway, Somers Point, Ocean City, Seattle City, Avalon, Wildwood, Cape May. 55, 322, 55, and 42. 55 is pretty busy, but 42 is in pretty good shape. North on 295, a little heavy here, out through about exit 20, 30 or so. So look for that here this morning. All right, so let's do this. Let's hit the time schedule. And if you need anything else, just jump in the comments and we'll take a look. Let's go to the weather here. Again, our chief meteorologist in training, Mr. John Rocco, is on vacation until next week. So I will be trying to dutifully fill in Mr. Rocco. And this is about all I can give you here this morning. This is 7-day weather slide ended today, so don't really have a terrible grasp on the weekend, but we'll give it the college try. So these temps are about a half an hour old. So looking at Newark at 68, you can see the humidity is down at 63%. Kennedy at 72, LaGuardia 72, Central Park at 69, Somerville 56. Oofa, nice. Islip at 67, Gabreski at 54, Trenton Mercer County at 62. So it's a nice kind of crisp start from all this heat and humidity that we've had, over the last couple of weeks. It's been kind of a mess. This is the South Jersey list. Philadelphia already at 70. Pottstown Limerick Airport. Sounds like something that should be in Ireland. 58. Allentown, Lehigh Valley at 60, 67 in Mount Holly. Let's go to the Connecticut list. Bridgeport at 68 in Fair, White Plains 67, 70 at New Haven. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's see what I'm going to say. Monticello, if I had to take a guess, is at 48. Ooh, 56. I thought that was going to be a little cooler than that. 56 in Orange County Airport, Newburgh Stewart 63, Poughkeepsie at 65. Let's head out to the East End. Dial that in. East Hampton at 55. Wow. 54 at Cabreski, 69 at Block Island, 70 in Montauk. Home of the G-Man. For the Cape May. Wildwood at 72, AC at 64. Maybe a little sea breeze coming in there. Dover, AFB coming in at 65. Ocean City at 63. Millville at 61. And we'll finish up here with the Atlantic City list because I want to see what Belmar is. Belmar Farmingdale at 63, 61 in Millville, and 61 at Lakehurst Naval Air. So it definitely is a cool, crisp start for at least this time of the year. Well, it's September 1st. I mean, it's almost like it should be a little bit cooler in September, right? Be out of the way. But I can bring up, maybe Noah's got their 7-day weather forecast. We can peruse. Find local weather. Good. 10019. Be Manhattan, Central Park. Oh, I remember that zip code is, I think it was The Price is Right or something like that. Used to say, self-addressed stamped envelope too. Yeah. Blah blah. New York, 10019. So National Weather Service. The New York City at 69 degrees. Here we go. So today is 85, clear tonight, 63, 81 for tomorrow. Beautiful. 67, partly cloudy on Friday, partly sunny at 83 on Saturday. Highs, again, we got another shot at some storms here coming in for Labor Day. Probably like Sunday afternoon, partly sunny. Chance for some storms there at 87. But that would make sense because look, I mean, we're looking at almost 90 degrees, and then we're only going to have a high of about 79 or 80 on Labor Day. So I would say it's probably about the mid to late afternoon into the evening, to the overnight, and then early in the morning. There's another chance of shot of some storms, and that's going to be the cold front coming through and going to knock the temperatures down just a little bit. How's my weather doing, G-Man? Still on with us. So there you go. So, it should be nice for up until about Sunday afternoon or so. Then we get some changeable skies and the potential for some thunderstorms. Okay. Let's talk to you about the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. We're going to go to his website. Thank Ralph for proudly sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. You can see these wonderful flavors. He's located at 22 North Avenue West in beautiful historic Cranford, New Jersey. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. And you can go to his website, CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com. Follow him on Instagram and on Facebook. And these are some of the wonderful flavors that he has. Oreo cheesecake. He obviously has his staple core 3 there: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, bananas, Foster's, an award-winning ice cream, black raspberry, grasshopper, chocolate peanut butter swirl, mint chocolate chip, cookie dough. Yeah, you name it, he's got it. He has a lot of sugar-free. I have some sugar-free options, I should say. There's some frozen yogurt. He also has dairy-free options in the sorbets. 3 different sorbets. He has pineapple Dole Whip as well as the raspberry Dole Whip. Very light, refreshing. And again, they are dairy-free, which is very nice. Check his Facebook page out. We'll have to see if the pumpkin spice is making a comeback for this weekend. But he also has these wonderful other treats. Cupcakes, vanilla cupcakes with the vanilla ice cream on them. He has the Oreo and Heath bar pies, the ice cream sandwiches, the flying saucers, chip witches. Just wonderful stuff here at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, as Anna and Justin have found out firsthand how good the ice cream is. Look at that pillowy soft vanilla ice cream. I'm getting hungry. I didn't have breakfast this morning. But yeah, ice cream sandwiches. Also has these wonderful all occasion cakes, the classic birthday cakes, celebration cakes, small round serves 7 to 8 people, large round 12 to 14, and a very large sheet cake up to 40 people. That's a monster. That's a ton of ice cream. The thing must weigh about 10 pounds. And but frankly, what kind of a freezer do you put that thing in? You must need like a walk-in freezer or something with that. That's a huge sheet cake. But so he's wonderful, beautiful, beautifully decorated. His staff there that decorates the cakes are quite talented, and they do an amazing job with the all occasion cake. So once again, head over to 22 North Avenue West in Cranford, New Jersey. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. He's open from 12 to 9:30, 12 to 9:30, Monday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday till 10, and Sunday at 9 p.m. So let's go to his Facebook page just to see if he's updated Facebook page to see if the pumpkin spice is back in the lineup. Not just yet. So we'll see. We shall see when that appears, but I think his plan was to go ahead and put that in for the Labor Day holiday weekend. So again, we thank Ralph for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. Now, let me come off of these maps here now, and we are going to back to the incident page very briefly here for Anna, just to make sure nothing has. Okay, so yeah, you got to go 139B, Anna, because it just went bad to worse. Local lanes west of just past the Parkway, all the lanes are shut on the local side. So that's the exit for the Parkway for the investigation. And then they're also still saying another crash out by just west of Vauxhall Road, but I didn't see anything in that location as far as anything there. They were saying out here, I think that's gone, but this is the problem now. The local lanes are completely shut. We're out at the area of the Parkway in 78. It is also affecting the Parkway heading south. I would imagine it may start to affect the Parkway north, but Anna is starting to pick up traffic now coming into exit 140 for Route 22. So stay to the right coming through Cranford and Kenilworth. Stay in that right lane. It's the easiest way to get off at 139B. So the surface roads in there, that'll be the option for you. Go to the Parkway camera one more time. Just want to see if maybe they could get an assist here from the Turnpike, the DOT, since their camera is out, just to they moved it onto the ramp that's showing traffic at a complete standstill. Why don't they move the cameras to the left and you'll be able to actually see what the issue is coming off of the ramp? Come on, folks. With it. With it. Do it. No. Blah, 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 blah. No, it's not really going to show us anything there. This will. That's going north in the 144. Is buried in traffic at 280. Oof-ah. It's a stiff shot right there. Right. So we spent like a half an hour on New Jersey. I got to move on to the city. So no matching records. That is good news. East on the expressway in Staten Island, a little heavy here at 440. And that is because of some sun glare. Outer Bridge, West Shore is fine. Verrazano is also in good shape. East on the belt, looks like we may have an accident here east of Ocean Parkway. Looks like something's going on there. Inbound Gowanus through Industry City is good, but I think something may have happened here at 39th. There's some red to green. Mind. We're going to go here now. It's inbound there, 37th, so that is looking good. Down here, on the, inbound is on the left. That's fine. Fourth, that's fine. Belt merge. That's just a lot of traffic there at the merge, but what else is new? Okay. Then heavy across the top of the world into the BQE up to the Brooklyn Bridge. Battery tunnel running about 10, 12 minutes with the delay across Gowanus Canal. Outbound Jackie Robinson looks to be fairly crowded here coming into Ocean Parkway. If my parkway is correct. Look at this. Why do you have to go all the way down onto the actual street in order to find the name of the street? Pennsylvania Avenue, excuse me. Ridiculous. Let's see here. Alexandra, good morning to you. Going to experience some minor hiccups on the path, but still made it to the office. Okay, good. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. We'll check in with Path here in a second to see what the is. But this half hour is sponsored by the Shave Cave, 1471 Raritan Road in Clark, New Jersey, 908-325-6283. Follow Omar, that's my guy, on Instagram at ChopGod. CHOPGO call any of the fine fellows over there at the Shaved Cave for a fresh cut for the new school year, or heading out in the town this weekend. Get yourself all sharpened up. So something's going on here in the outbound Jackie Robinson, just at the very beginning end of it. I don't know what that could be. So let's. Oh no. Let's see here. The crazy dog next door that's just waking up with us now. Go here. This is heading south or west or outbound, as you hear a lot of folks call it. What? Why? Where back that delay gets. Forest Park Drive is fine. I got to go back here now to bring up this map. Are we going here? I'm gonna go right in here. Lord, I don't think we're back. It's going inbound. You know, look at that right there in the eyes of the sun glare. So, yes, indeed, we've got sun glare. Again, good morning. You're watching the Tri-State Traffic Show. Facebook and YouTube is where we're at 7:32, 65 degrees and clear in central, beautiful New Jersey. We thank everyone for dialing us up here this morning. Just trying to check out the traffic scene and starting to come back with some volume now. West on the belts here at the Van Wyck is heavy. Van Wyck, both ways at Hillside is busy. West on the LIE is jammed getting into Queens Boulevard. Southbound BQ is heavy from Broadway all the way down into the Williamsburg Bridge. I'm wondering if something happened here on the bridge itself. No, it's just a ton of volume. Here comes that volume back again. You know, I'm not sure when New York City schools start. I think it's next week. So south on the FDR Drive has got a reported crash here out by the Queensboro Bridge. That's jacked up traffic all the way back to the 130. So let's go to the cameras there, shall we? Whoa. Bada bing. Third. Oof. Oof. That is ugly. Understand why there's no cameras here at 53rd. That's south coming towards us. Got to be right in here before the Idkach. Oh, this is buried in traffic. Holy cow. That is ugly, friends. That is ugly. All right, so let's go back to the maps now. West side is good, surprisingly. That looks real nice. A little heavy off the George, but that's about it. RFK Triborough, not bad. The Bronx, just typical stuff going west on the CBX, south on the Bruckner at the Bronx River Parkway, both ways here. Getting out to Major Deegan is heavy. The Throgs Neck, Whitestone, both are slow into Queens. North on the Whitestone Expressway is busy up to the bridge. Across the island, a ton of traffic going north in the Hempstead Turnpike up to the Grand Central. Grand Central actually playing fairly nicely for the most part all across the board. So there we go. Look at the Long Islanders coming back and hitting hard here. You know, here we go. Let's go to the Long Island incident page this morning. No matching records, so nothing on file as far as an accident, just some volume both ways of the Southern and 135. We'll go 19 going east 19 through 28, and then west to about 33 or so out to about 29. LI is heavy here at 135, going west at 39 is heavy. Lots of volume here pushing through western Suffolk, west of about 60 all the way through 50, 53 or so. A lot of volume. Sunrise Highway a little busy. 25 is good. North Fork is fine. Eastern Sunrise Highway, Hampton Bay, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton, again, typical stuff. And then getting out to the home of the G-Man, Montauk Point. That is looking good. Let's do this now. Let's dial up the Connecticut incident page. And again, Connecticut schools were open last week. So, we're starting to get used to the delays now. Major accidents, we go 48, 37 on the Parkway, 95, 29 through pretty much 5. Blocking all the traffic. It's almost like you could take a picture of this, and this is kind of what it's going to look like all the time from here on out. South here on 95 is heavy from about 28 all the way down through 11, and then heavier 9 through 7. The Parkway, again, heavy from 49 all the way down to 38. 8 and 25 going south into 95 is going to be a fairly crowded ride. Let's go to the Hudson Valley now. Take a look at this. Going north on the Hutch is busy up to North Street, New England Thruway. 287 looks good. We're going to see some sun glare working in the picture south on the Thruway as you come in between 14 and 13 out through 12. As we continue through Rockland County, Orange County, the Thruway, Route 6, 84 is fine. 84 looks pretty good. West on 84 is busy here out of the Connecticut line into Brewster. And more heavy traffic on 84 west of Southbury, Newtown. So, we're looking at just a lot of traffic here this morning. Starting to make a comeback. And this all, tomorrow I'm thinking it should be pretty good. But just because people are making a long Labor Day holiday weekend. Again, we are not going to be up and running on Labor Day, taking the day off. Little R&R there. Let's do this. Let's do the Hudson River crossings now. Well, you know what? Let's go to the Hudson Valley incident page. I'm sorry, I skipped over that. There's always a broken down vehicle somewhere on the Taconic of the Sawmill. There it is in the spring this time. Broken down vehicle. That's about it. The Hudson River crossings here at 7:38 this morning. What we got? About 25 on average at the George. Still under 15 here at both the Holland and Lincoln. So we're moving fairly nicely. We're not going to get to the volume just yet. That will be next week, I think. We'll start to see that. Do this. Let's go to transit now. 7:07 departure, Penn Station, New York is canceled. 6:44 arrival at Trenton's 40 minutes late. Wow. The coastline, 5:58 departure from Bayhead is canceled. 6:25, that's already left. What's the Bergen Light Rail departure from Tunnelly Avenue to West Side Ave is canceled due to mechanical issues. Let's go to those PATH trains here where Alexandra had a little bit of congestion. Still saying Newark World Trade again. Newark World Trade, Journal Square, 33rd. Dispatch to investigate a switch failure at Journal Square. So that's the freshest update there. For that, let's go to the MTA. I bring you the MTA. Commercially suspended on the M line. There's no M trains between Forest Hill, 71st Ave to Delancey Street, Essex Street. But major delays in the EFR service while they share the same track with rerouted trains. Our crews are addressing a signal problem at Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue. Southbound F trains running local in Queens. Okay. Let's see here now. Okay. You want to give me 1 minute? I just gotta grab something. All righty. Not here now. Pardon me. My eye. It was an eyelash or something. Oh, no. Anyway, digress. All right, so let's do this now. Okay, I gotta go back to New Jersey. Because it is like getting really busy here in the AM. Let's go back here to this crash investigation this morning. And again, these cameras that just do not work. I just don't understand what the story is with these things. I bet you these going west out to Vauxhall. Bohall, as somebody called it one time. Oops. 78 camera works. We're already back into Newark. That's how bad the delay goes on 78 West. And I don't understand why they took the camera out at the Parkway. There's a great camera here that they used all the time. When I was doing TV, it was a fantastic camera. It showed just a great shot. I just don't understand why there's not more cameras on 78. Just load it up with cameras here. I mean, there's always something going on. This is a very, very heavily traveled area. Let's go back to 80 now. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Screwing around. Stop screwing around. Marvel, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Nation. We got a Route 19. This is where this vehicle fire was. You should see it there. Wow. Hopefully everyone walked away from that, but it's a pretty serious vehicle fire. Sure, it's with the mute off. So 7:44 now. We'll take a quick check of the weather here in a moment. Actually, no, we'll wait till 8:15 because the readings from the National Weather Service don't update until close to the top of the hour. So let's do that. If that is okay with everyone. So 7:45 is our time. Again, we're following this crash here on the westbound side of Route 80, out by Route 19, and looks like they are just about ready to wrap this up. As far as to pull away from the scene, and you're seeing that live and in real time now. That right lane should open up here momentarily, and there goes the vehicles, and yes, that is the case. So you're seeing, you friends, you are the first to see this from anywhere. But the westbound side of 80 has now cleared all lanes of that vehicle fire out by Route 19. Again, the damage is done, as we say here in the traffic biz. You can see we're well back to well back into Patterson, back through about, just almost back to the Parkway. That mess. The other big problem is here on westbound 78. If you're heading out to not so much the airport, but if you're coming from, let's say, Jersey City, Bayonne, you have business to attend to in Union, Milburn, Springfield. Got to go with the express lanes instead, but they're starting to back up as well. But the local lanes are shut here just at the Parkway going westbound with an accident investigation. And it's also jacking up the Parkway. So we want to do this. We'll go back to that Parkway camera, the 142 tower. Okay, so now they've moved the camera a little bit to the left, but they need to keep going even further. Where did they put this camera? They need to keep moving that camera to the left in order to potentially see what the story is there. So, they're saying that the local lanes are shut, but I got a feeling they're squeezing people through on the shoulder, heading west here, Union. If someone from the Turnpike Authority is watching, maybe they could goody bee if he's on the job. There's a way that he can move this camera to the left a little bit more. Maybe they've already done that, and no. They've already done that, and decided and opted to move the camera away from the scene, which I completely understand. But that's what we're dealing with west on 78. Really just a mess here. Now 22 looks like it's picking up extra volume, which would make sense. Coming out of Newark and the hillside, trying to get out to the Parkway. But here's your delays, Anna, going north on the Parkway. As you come into 130, 137 or so in Cranford, they're going to load up now into 139. So I hope you are on the road, my friend. And if you get there by the time before we get off the air, if you can, I know you're starting the new job or whatever, you have to dial us back up again, or maybe you still have us out of the car. Throw up a comment there and let us know you got there. If not, just email me and just let me know approximately how much time it took you, and then we can kind of work from there. Especially on Morris Avenue too, turn too, because it starts to get fairly busy. Let's see, where are we going now? Friends, we're up on Facebook and YouTube. I want to talk to you very briefly, not briefly, but because I have to set up this sponsorship, and I think we're going to have one more round out the four half hours. So it looks like we're going to go, I think we're going to go, I gotta see. We may have a co-sponsorship here. We may have to start combining some of this because I'm starting to get some sponsorships are coming in. We got another sponsorship as well that I want to try to line up. Two of them actually. I have to go double duty there. We'll figure it out. No, okay. So there it is, the Shave Cave, Newark, New Jersey, 1471 Raritan Road, conveniently located off the Parkway between exits 135 and 136. They are some of the best in the business. So definitely, head out to the Shaved Cave here. Once again, established 2020. Let's see, fresh cuts. They're instilling there. There it is, the Shaved Cave, established 2020. And there's the shop. They've kind of remodeled the shop a little bit. This desk now is on this other side here, so this is for seating and it's kind of wide open. But you see, kind of classic barbershop look to it, which is great. These guys, my guy Omar does an awesome job. So all the fellas there, all the cutters will clean you up, do you right. So again, that's the Shaved Cave, 1471 Raritan Road in beautiful Clark, New Jersey, 908-325-6283, and follow Omar on Instagram at Chop God, Chop CHOPGO Chop God is the Instagram handle there for our friends over at the Shaved Cave. Definitely tell them that I sent you over there, and they'll take care of you real good. And all your manly grooming needs, nice hot towel shave. And again, this is the Shave Cave. This is our Facebook page. Please go out and follow them if you can. And once again, 1471 Raritan Road, conveniently located between exits 135 and 136 off the Garden State Parkway. And that is the Shaved Cave, 908-325-6283. All right, so let's go back to our action. And again, this is really the top. We got a couple top stories. One is the westbound side of 78. Our local lanes are shut here this morning as we're looking at live here from the Parkway camera that's shooting over to the west on 78 now. Gosh, I really wish that they could go over a little bit further to the west. Now they've moved the camera altogether now. So, why in the right mind did they move the camera back over to Parkway is beyond anybody's comprehension. Again, you're dealing with two different agencies here, so more than likely they're not in comms with each other. because it's very possible that the camera that they have, it's more than likely that the DOT has the 78 camera. The camera's there. It just doesn't work on the website, which doesn't mean that it's not working. It just that the website may have an issue with it. That's the first problem that we're having, and then this FDR disaster down into the 60s. We're dealing with this mess on the east side. It's probably going to take you well over 45 minutes or an hour to head south on the FDR. Wow, that is just a bacchanal of traffic. I like the word bacchanal traffic. 7:53 now is our time. Again, we're going to do weather at 8:15, just because National Weather Service, again, Johnny is off today. National Weather Service doesn't set up their latest numbers until right about now. So we'll wait till everything settles in there. So this is the hot spot right in here in Union, the 78 Parkway interchange, going downhill extremely quickly now. Central Jersey starting to light it up just a bit. Looks like we have something going on to the turnpike here in Cranberry. Like there may be a crash here just before interchange number 8 for route 33 actually. My interchange 8 this morning. So whether that is outer, inner, I'd say there's probably the car lanes have a little tie up there. Let's go to the turnpike this morning. Let's see here now. 8. Don't see a whole lot of traffic there. Let's go south of Pitcher. There it is. There's the car lane. So that's definitely a crash in the car side. Just north of 8. So definitely look for that. Coming to Pitcher here, Molly Pitcher. It's going south this morning. I don't think we're back as far as 8A. Well, this is just. This is out at 8A. Yes. Here's the FDR. So we got to go. I'm going to go here. We thank our friends at the Shaved Cave. See them tomorrow morning. Okay, so wow, New Jersey just exploding here now. So here it is. Car lane south of Molly Pitcher. All lanes open, move to the left shoulder. Again, all lanes closed here west on 78 at the Parkway. That's the local side. 70, we got a major problem here now in Evesham. 2 left lanes are shut east of 73. Broken down vehicle north, south of 120s. So going north, it's on the Driscoll Bridge, right? Let's see here now. Friends, you're watching the Tri-State Traffic Show, Facebook, YouTube. We're up and running now this morning on the September 1st. Please, if you can, leave us a comment, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And trying to get to 200 subscribers in 200 episodes. We're kind of stalled out just a little bit here on subscriber growth, and I'm not quite sure why. And there's billions of people on YouTube, and Need a few to kind of help us out. This is by 125, so I don't see anything there. Our camera have anything? No. That's fine. Where were we going? Digressed a little bit too far. Oh, the Evesham situation. Bring up that. Come on, is the camera going to work? Ah, wow. So there we go, friends. That's a pretty serious wreck. Looks like there may have been, I see some water on the ground, so there may have been potentially a fire, or maybe just to put some sort of fuel suppressant or something just to stop the car from leaking fuel or what have you. But that's a pretty big hit. I'm not gonna lie to you there. So again, this is on westbound 70 at 73. Just the one lane gets through, and you can see we're back to Radnor Boulevard here into the distance here going west. So look for that here in the AM, especially if you use that to get out to 295 or the Turnpike. So yeah, wow, this list seems to be getting longer every time we come up now. So now here, Parkway South into 78, or close to it, all lanes open on the shoulder. Another Parkway here, crash going south of 156, all lanes are open, right shoulder is shut. So it is just exploding in real time. Here this morning. Wow. All right, let's go to South Jersey. Parkway is a little busy in the Brick area. Parkway to Toms River is good. Route 9 is fine. Atlantic City Expressway, the Parkway, Somers Point, Ocean City, Seattle City, Avalon, Wildwood, Cape May. That is going to be looking good. We go to here. This 5542 interchange is just a big time mess as we come out to the 295 interchange, give or take a little bit there, is a solid ride from 4255 getting up onto westbound 76, 295, pretty crowded both ways out by 168 into Route 30 or so. So again, definitely a busy ride. Let's see here now. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, wow, we've crossed over into 8 o'clock this morning. Look at that. Again, this half hour is sponsored by Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, 22 North Avenue West in beautiful Cranford, New Jersey. Dial them up at 908-272-3000 is the phone number. Again, Darley is now in the 8:30 half hour. Can't forget Darley. Darley's been an amazing sponsor of the show. I think she put up some more fun pictures on Insta as the cool kids say, or Twitter, one of the two. Anyway, so we're looking at 295 traffic in either direction here this morning. As you get out towards, what is this, exit 29, 30 in that respective areas. So really tough through the Belmar interchange and the Aljo curve. 29 seems to be playing fairly nicely into the Trenton Tunnel. Again, this is the car lanes mess accident here just before interchange 8 by the Molly Pitcher. South of that, Route 9 Parkway through Monmouth is good. 35, 36, 18. We're in good shape as well. 287 now hitting the brakes as you go northbound into exit 2 or so. We go to 78, some sun glare here east into 287, working into that. 22, 78 is fine. 46, busy in Hackettstown. Look at 80, just a mess of traffic. Wow. Look at all that sun glare working into the picture. Nothing reported from about exit 28 28 through 35, and then south along 206. I think something happened here. No, just a lot of traffic into Main Street in Flanders. So watch for that through Mount Olive. Mount Olive, please. So we go east on 80 is busy here at 202, and then west on 280 heavy into the interchange with Route 80, but 287 and 24 starting to look in good shape, I should say, through Chatham, Main Street, Madison. That's a mess. Dave Portnoy from the Barstool Sports, One Bite Pizza Reviews. He's been up in this area over the last week or so through Madison. Madison, a couple of pizza places there. And then I think he was in Denville yesterday. He was in Morristown. Morristown is really built up. Drove through there the other day. Wow, it is really built up. It's kind of a cool spot. A lot of good restaurants and bars and things like that. But yeah, it's this whole Newark mess, So see what's happening here, friends, as word is getting out about the closure of the local lanes with this investigation westbound 78 out of the Parkway. You can see people are dodging off here onto McCarter Highway and trying to take this up to 280. Now, this is normal traffic through Harrison, but they're kind of trying to do the end around sweep or just continue on 280. But now south again, there's that crash on the shoulder, 143. This is just a horror show, absolute horror show. And this is all alternate volume 2 on 22 going west out of Weequahic Park and Newark over to Hillside is, wow, it's getting really bad here. This whole section. Poor Anna, on our first day on the road, got to deal with this. Hopefully she's probably coming right up into this if she left at 7:30. So, but, we're back through Kenilworth. This is kind of normal traffic here. It has really nothing to do with this, but it's kind of normal delays there through the construction. And then Route 22 through my kind of new adopted home of Mountainside into New Providence Road is definitely a slow go there. So we want to watch for that here this morning. What is going on? Homewood Suites by Hilton. No, what the heck that is. No. Play nice. Be nice. Be nice in here now. Right. So let's go to the city now. Let's come off of New Jersey. Gosh, I just don't even know where to start. It's just craziness here. Crazy. RFK Tribe Road delays. That's the best they can do. Really? There's obviously something going on to the Belt Parkway. Reports of multiple crashes here on the Belt. OT is not forthwith finding that out. So we will go to the Belt cameras, bring those, dial them in. This is at Ocean Parkway, and that actually looks good. Oh, the Cropsey, that's east coming towards us. That's some sun glare working into the picture, but is there something on the shoulder here? There's something on the shoulder here, just before Cropsey. Gotta be one of the worst cameras on the planet. Doing. And very heavy traffic at 138. Yep. In the Kenilworth Boulevard. Yep. That's all for the construction. Just as long as you stay right. You got to stay to the right. Don't get in the center lanes or whatever with that construction, because you're going to get off there like, 2 minutes if it's depending on how bad that is. So just as a quick locator. Too bad I couldn't find a little little marker or something. I put Hannah. So she is coming right up into here. 138 up towards Merck and Galloping Hill Road and the Boulevard. So we're getting off here at 139. this side of it, 139D, which is up here, around there, passing the Galloping Hill Golf Course. Probably right in this area here. So that is a slow ride. So hopefully you're going to make it on time. I don't know if you have to be 8:30, 9. Yeah. Again, a little bit of extenuating circumstances with the situation here, but the stuff you're sitting in is what you're going to sit in pretty much every morning going out here. If Millburn days, are twice a week or however that schedule works out, this is what you're going to sit in if you leave at 7:30. So you may need to leave just a little earlier, but we'll see how it plays out. This has nothing to do with this, although it's going to eventually combine here. It's just about there now, but yeah. All right, so let's go back to the city now here at 8:09. The belt is heavy from the Verrazano in towards Cropsey Avenue, something going on at the shoulder. We saw that in that awful camera. Inbound Gowanus through Industry City. It was interesting kind of dialogue between Tom Kaminsky. I listen to 880 in the morning. I think they're great. 1010 Wins also does a great job too, but my little radio that I have for some reason only picks up 880. For some reason, it doesn't really pick up much else. But Kaminsky, Paul Vernane, and who's the other guy? Gosh, how did I lose that in my head? Listen to them every morning. And maybe it's Michael Wallace, I think. Anyway, they were discussing, is there actually any industry in Industry City, as it's been called for beginning of time. And Kaminsky said that most of, a lot of these old factory buildings or whatever have been converted to condominiums and stuff. So, I don't know, Condo City or whatever. And well, back in the day, they used to call Co-op City, which was, I think, on the LIE there, to that section. And I think there may be another one up towards Bruckner, New England Thruway, up in that area. But anyway, I've digressed. So about 15 or so at the Battery Tunnel, both ways, BQE into the Brooklyn Bridge is heavy. Southbound BQE is just a mess. I mean, it's just horror show here getting out of Queens Boulevard, but this is what we're going to see. This is the volume coming back now. Midtown Tunnel about 1510 at the Ed Koch. This FDR Drive still all banged up from about just north of the Ed Koch all the way back to the RFK. That's going to run you about an hour. I mean, you can't even move. I mean, it's just an absolute parking lot, maybe closer to 45, give or take. Egan is heavy here at Willis. Again, this is just all normal stuff, both ways here at Yankee Stadium, west on the Cross Bronx, into the Bronx River, south on the Bronx River Parkway, out to the Bronx River. Throgs Neck, Whitestone, awfully crowded as well. We continue over to the westbound belt is heavy here. The belt, the LIE into Queens Boulevard. East is heavy straight through the Clearview. East on the Grand Central is heavy here at the Clearview as well. Both ways of the Van Wyck is heavy at Hillside. Outbound Jackie still for some reason is really busy here at Pennsylvania Avenue, right at the very end if you're going west. Just not quite sure why that is. Not 1,000% sure of why that is. Something's definitely happening there. West on the Belt is heavy up by the Van Wyck. North on the Cross Island is busy heading up from the southern to the Grand Central. Let's go to the Long Island incident page. I think that now is cleared here east out by Cropsey on the shoulder, but now you're dealing with sun glare. Go to the Long Island incident page. Let's dial that up this morning. Southern State, shoulder shut. This is out at Poplar Street. It looks like that is going to be just before you come up to 35. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to the checked in with the state cameras in a while. You're watching the Tri-State Traffic Show here on Facebook and YouTube. Dial us up here, jump into the comments as Anna, Alexandra, and James, Jimmy G has done here this morning. Let's go to, I don't think this is really going to show us anything. Can't be from today. That's from the 30th of August. Okay. All right, so looks like our cameras are locked out there. That's not going to do us any good. So let's go to the maps. East here on the southern is just wow. I'm thinking it's definitely some sort of a hit here. Say exit 20 or so. Any of these cameras work? I'm gonna be right in here. They're all from the 30th of August. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that's east, kind of coming around that curve there. It's onto the so the right lane is blocked here between 21 and 22 before the Meadowbrook. A couple of vehicles a little tangled up there. Hopefully everyone is okay this morning. Heading east. Yeah, so there we go. We got a confirm on that. I don't know why it's not in the incident list, because reason it's not. Let's do this. In west and the southern, busy into 135 here. Bethpage State Parkway with that crash on the shoulder. LIE is heavy. Wow, almost connecting the dots straight out of Suffolk into Nassau, westbound Northern into the Wantagh. Westbound LIE is heavy here at exit 39. Let's see here now. Pardon me, it's a little H2O action. The Sunrise Highway heavy at the merge, and then all the way back through Vets Highway is busy. East on Sunrise Highway, Hampton Bay, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton is a mess. All the way out to the home of the G-Van, Montauk Point. That is looking good once you get through the mess here at Hampton Bay, Southampton. All right, friends, let's pause here for a moment. Do some weather. Again, John is off on vacation, so this is about the best I can do for you right now. Take a look at the current temperatures here. Again, these are about 20 minutes old. We're looking at EWR at 71, Bresky 72 now. Somerville at 63. So, friends, it's really a nice morning. Absolutely, probably the best morning that we've seen about the last 2 weeks or so. Fairly lower humidity than it has been earlier on Monday or so. And temps are definitely about 10 degrees cooler, so it's really just a beautiful morning. Get out, go for a run, go for a walk, go for a bike ride early on, get that exercise in. Temps today are going to be up into the mid 80s or so, but the humidity is down, so that's some welcome news. Really no rain threats until Sunday of any type. Sunday evening into Monday, it's going to get a little warmer for Sunday's going to be up closer to 90, and then I think the cold front's going to kick on in here and then drop our temperatures down just a little bit into the lower 80s for Monday. But this is going to be Philadelphia at 72, Somerville at 63. So central New Jersey into the mid to lower 60s or so. Mount Holly coming in at 71. Let's go to Connecticut. We'll take a look at the Bridgeport reporting station, White Plains, New Haven, all into the lower 70s. So that's par for the course. Let's go to the Hudson Valley, check in with beautiful Monticello. Oh, it's got to be gorgeous up there this morning at 60 degrees. It's like a fleece and little light sweater action. Poughkeepsie at 68, Newburgh Sword at 63. Let's take a look out on the no. You stay there. Nope. No. On talk. So lower 70s across the board out to the east end and fair skies. It is just gorgeous out there. Oh, goodness gracious. Wish it was down the shore. AC at 68 because September is like the best month to go down the shore. I'm sure Anna and Alexandra will wholeheartedly agree with me. Ocean City 70, AC coming in at 68, Mount Holly at 71, Wildwood at 75. Let's go to the Cape May list here this morning. City at 70, as you said. Wildwood, that's where I want to. So 75, a little warmer in Wildwood here this morning. Like, I guess that would be the Cape May County Airport. Wish Justin was on this morning. Justin is a fascinating guy. Just, involved in so much. Like I said, a very accomplished pilot. Never flown with him, although I know he has child number 2 on the way here, coming soon. Within the next couple of weeks, I think. Dare I say that I thought it was the 3rd week of September his wife is due. So, baby number 2 is on the way. So maybe flying a small aircraft, maybe not the cards for JG for some time. We'll see. I would have loved to have gone up and flown with him, but he also has his drone pilot's license too, which I have to get. It was very close. I need to get on top of that because drone stuff is really cool. Flying the drones. All right, so there's look at your weather again. I don't really have a 7-day because Johnny is off. Looked at the National Weather Service 5-day. Like I said, it's going to be mid 80s today, maybe about 81, 82, 83 tomorrow. And then Saturday, about the same thing, 82, 83 degrees. And then Sunday's going to warm up to about 87 or so. And then we're going to have that cold front come through and then produce some showers, possibly some thunderstorms late Sunday afternoon into the evening on Sunday into maybe the first part of Labor Day. So I see how that sets up when we look at that tomorrow. As far as I don't know whether you have to bring the Labor Day picnic indoors, barbecue, but see. Shall see, as they say. All right, so let's talk to you about the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, 22 North Avenue West in a beautiful Cranford, New Jersey. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. And again, after we talk to you about Ralph, we're going to head to Connecticut, which is kind of lighting up all over the place as well. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com for some of the best ice cream in the business, as you can see from these wonderful pictures here of some of my favorites with the peach and mango sorbet. The blood orange sorbet, lemon sorbet is absolutely delicious. The beautiful pillowy soft cotton candy ice cream, which Anna and her daughter enjoy. I'll show you some more of the wonderful ice cream here. Smorio, he's got the classic chocolate vanilla strawberry, chocolate cookies and cream. Absolutely delicious stuff at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. You can see the wonderful toppings that he has, the peanut butter and the marshmallow drizzle, not dizzle, drizzle. As the G-Man says, take a look at the sandwich boards here with some of the offerings that he has. So the ice cream sandwiches, the cupcakes, the to-go pints and quarts there. So he's got a little bit of everything. He's got the Dole Whip. He's got the again, the sorbets, sugar-free options, frozen yogurt, delicious stuff. Those are the machines for the soft serve and the Dole Whip and Raspberry Whip. Pictures of the actual raspberry and apple whip. Thanks, Smitty. Smith. So those are the wonderful chocolate dipped cones, sugar cones that you can get. Any of your favorite frozen treats. So just absolutely delicious stuff. He also makes, again, these wonderful flying saucers and the ice cream sandwiches, the chocolate, the chip which is there. And he has these beautiful all occasion birthday cakes, small round, for about 6 to 8 people, all the way up to a monster 40-person sheet cake. Oofa, right? That's a lot of ice cream. I would love to see the freezer that has to go in. Hopefully someone's got a couple of twins Subsies or something like that, to put that in the freezer. But again, we thank Ralph over at the and there's our buddy Ralph, and there's Justin there. Wonderful pictures that he sent over. Again, Marissa's wife is due any minute, at any moment. So Justin may be joining us more in the morning, being on daddy duty when that wonderful event takes place here, I think in the next couple of weeks. So he's there with his mother-in-law. So again, Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, 908-272-3000 is the number. Head over to his website and his Instagram page, CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com. And again, tell him that I sent you. And you're there to enjoy the wonderful ice cream at the Vanilla Bean Creamery. Thank Ralph for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. All right, let's get back to the action here at 8:25. Again, we're going to 9 a.m. this morning, so we got another half an hour or so in the broadcast, and we're starting to see these late arrivers to the party here. We go to the Connecticut map. We'll go 50 all the way down through 37. 95 is heavy from 28 straight on down the line all the way to about exit 5. I mean, it is just getting hit hard, really hard this morning. Let's go to the Connecticut incident page. We'll check in there just to, let me come off this page. And one of the computers, it's just being choked off here. So let's go here. East Lyme, that's way up there at 80. No incidents being reported. Again, it's just our volume. Let's go to the Hudson Valley incident page. We'll check that out. Again, it's always good for a broken down vehicle. Kingston Rhinecliff Bridge. Westbound, the Dutchess County side out of Ulster, all lanes open, traffic currently suspended in both directions. How can all lanes be open if the traffic is suspended? Debris in the thruway, northbound the thruway at 15A. We'll check that out. East on 287 after exit 1. Sawmill, that's a crash there. Broken down vehicle on the Sawmill. Go back to those state cameras. I wonder if there is something at the Rhinecliff Bridge. Let's see here now. Yes, John. This is it here on 287. West. Speed. That's going east here at the thruway. So we're all jacked jacked up, tuned up. Here we're well back through 9 in Tarrytown, right off the bridge, the toll plaza this morning. Gosh, it was a month ago. See, so it's actually good that they put the dates in the cameras. So, where were we going? We were going to the thruway here, 15A. Okay. Pinecliff Bridge. Where would that? That's way up here, right? Yeah. All right, friends. We're coming up on 8:30. I'm going to take a quick break. Going to leave up the map here for a brief moment. As you can see, just a bacchanal of traffic everywhere to be found. I got to. Oops, sorry. Chair. 78. We still have the local lanes shut down here this morning, going west out by the Parkway. So that's the big, huge problem back through Newark all the way into that section of the Parkway this morning. Wow is the only word I can say about that here in the AM. So let's do this. Back here very quickly. Parkway camera is populating anything. Really move it around. Leave you with that for right now. I need to take a quick break for a brief moment, and back in just a couple of minutes. Hang on. All right. Welcome back, or I should say, I'm welcoming myself back here this morning. So yes, so we're here at 8:39. We're going to the top of the hour. Thanks a lot for dialing us up here. Facebook and YouTube had to just take a quick short break to attend to a couple things. Unfortunately, here this morning, sometimes the email or whatever, a couple of things with the other job. So I had to take care of that. So, all right. So let's take a deep breath. Let's start over again. So let's start here in New Jersey. Parkway, we're still dealing with this crash. It's a half an hour old. That's long gone. It could be still on the shoulder, but people are stopping to look at it. This is the big one. West local lanes still shut out by the Parkway in Union. That has got traffic backed up through Newark. Western Spur sinkhole out by the Lombardi. That's as of yesterday, so I'm not going to worry about that. What we'll do is we'll run through New Jersey. Let's start it off here in the south first. Work our way north because we'll retire New Jersey, and have to say that we are actually back. This half hour is actually sponsored by Travels with Darley Newman. We thank her so much for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. We'll talk to you about Darley here in just a couple of moments. So 55 in Millville is good. 40 AC Expressway, Garden State Parkway, AC Somers Point, Ocean City, Sea Isle City, Avalon, Wildwood is going to be looking good. Let's go to 55 and 42. We are clear. 42 and 55 still pretty busy there. North on 295 and exit 30 is going to be a slow ride. 73, 70, 295, 206 also in fantastic order. Route 37, Route 9, that is moving just fine. Route 9 in Lakewood a little bit busy with the Parkway from Brick up to Wall. Point Pleasant Beach, 33, all is moving nicely. The Turnpike, Route 9, Parkway. So most of Central Jersey is fine. Some traffic light congestion through South Brunswick into West Windsor. North on 18 is busy up to the Turnpike. North on 287 really busy right off of 440 through Edison, South Plainfield. Heavier in towards Piscataway and Boundbrook. 206, though, we're fine here through Hillsborough and Bridgewater, Route 22, 78. We're fine. 206, 287, all of this on 78 is moving well. 22. Parkway is good, even up into Union now. 139, that's moving along fairly robustly. But again, we're getting closer to 9 o'clock now as some folks are finally arriving at the office. Turnpike is moving well up until 14 is going to be a little bit of a slow go. Again, we still have the full closure here on 440 both ways between truck routes 1 and 9, and basically the bay extension of the Turnpike till the 14th or 15th of September. This is the jackpot here west on 78. The local lanes are still shut at the Parkway with an accident investigation, so you have to go with the express lanes coming out of North or Hillside. You know, let's do this. Let's take a look at our travel times on 78 going west. Turnpike should take 6 minutes. Now about 25 minutes, about a 25, let's say half an hour, solid half hour here coming through this location. And again, when they say that they're closed, I'm thinking that maybe the shoulder or something has got to be open, because if it was fully shut, I mean, full shut, this traffic would be backed all the way across the Bay Extension. Parkway busy through Irvington and into East Orange, and then west on 280, a little bit heavy west of the Parkway now because of the issues possibly on 78, but I'm not quite sure on that. I'm thinking that could be that way. 280 both ways here at the Stickle Drawbridge. McCarter Highway out of Belleville is busy into Newark. Let's go to the whole Route 3 interchange here at going west. Looks like there is an issue there. So let's go to the cameras just west of 21. This is westbound coming towards us. They probably don't know about it just yet, but Maybe if they spin the camera around, we may be able to see a little more. There's definitely something happening right there. Just as you come into Clifton this morning, out by just before Main Avenue. So there's definitely a crash or broken down or something's going on there. Westbound on 80 is really jacked still from that earlier vehicle fire up by Route 19. I can't believe that is still on the shoulder. Really? No, we saw that. That was long gone. Unless that's a second crash. Has to be because we saw that in real time leave. That's fine there. Out through Madison and Route 20. That's still banged up there. Maybe something happened at Madison. West. I don't know. Maybe there's another hit just in that same locale just before Route 19. So that may be a problem. Here's the 46 Route 3 stuff we drove through yesterday is a mess. West on 280 into 80 is busy. 80 into Parsippany. A ton of traffic there. Eastbound 80 is eased it out from 28 through 34, but then 34, 35 is a solid ride. Western Jersey 80, 206, 15. That's all good. 23 through Hamburg. Again, all Northwest Jersey is quiet as it should be. 287 Mahwah, Ramsey 17. Parkway is fine. 208 South into Maple Avenue is heavy. That's not construction, it's volume. And then 17 both ways here. But the Garden State Plaza Mall is busy. Let's go to the, all right, we're going to retire New Jersey here for the morning. It's just been just a mess. Let's go to, oops. Do that. Let's see here. Anna, success. I just arrived. I'm a little bit late, but thanks to you, I arrived much sooner than I would have. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you, Anna, so much. Enjoy your first day there in the office. You have to let us know tomorrow how things went. Hopefully we'll have a better traffic pattern for you. Get to Millburn tomorrow, if that is where you're headed tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be able to give you a little bit of ride. You know, some turbulence up here from the flight deck. So hopefully we'll have a little smoother ride on the return trip for tomorrow. So thanks, Anna. Have a wonderful day and get out and enjoy. Maybe your lunch half hour or whatever. Get out and maybe take a little walk or something. Enjoy this beautiful weather. So the George is now 45 in the upper 30 on the lower, about 20, 25 at the Lincoln, about 10 to 12 at the Holland. Something must have, I'm thinking something go on here at the, no. Go to, again, 8:47 is her time. Let's do this now. So we'll just take a quick break for weather here. Unfortunately, no, I don't want to do weather because the temperatures haven't updated yet. You know what? Let's talk to our friend Darley Newman. Yeah, we'll take just a quick break and we'll finish up the city and the rest of the group. Where is the slide? There we go. So travels with Darley. Darley has a wonderful program on PBS Create, Amazon Prime, Wonderim, Innovation TV's Journey, also New Jersey PBS, and New York City NYC TV, channel 25 on Wednesdays. Go to her website, darley-newman.com, for more information about travels with Darley and where Darley she may be heading to a locale near you out filming her 10th season. I know she was in Alabama just recently. But I think is back in NYC here, and then getting ready for the next adventure. But who knows? She's always on the move, always on the move. So again, Travels Darley, wonderful travel program. What sets her program apart from all the rest is that, you know, she gets that really, really good local flavor of what's happening in any of the locations that she is at. You know, finds a local tour guide or just a local and really tries to understand how, you know, how it is to live in the destinations that she heads to on a consistent basis, you know, 24/7. So let's see here. You know what? Let's dial up here her Instagram page, and looks like she was honored in Alabama. Recognized alongside fellow honorees Ben Lovett of Mumford and Sons and the team from the Orion Amphitheater at the Muscle Shoals Sound Studio in Huntsville. Senator Clay Schofield, business innovator Carol McEnany, and many others make a difference through media and tourism for the state of Alabama. So very nice there. Thanks to everyone who came to my talk on storytelling at this event. Being on campus at Auburn University made me want to go back to school and definitely back to film again in Alabama. So congratulations to Darlie. Wonderful achievement there. Looking great in her Auburn orange. And there are some of her friends there. Again, she's very active here on Instagram. Has the camera all the time, right? It's the best one. So that's where she is at now. Let me see if I can, can we dial up her Twitter page? So follow her on Instagram and Twitter, and let's just see if she's posted any more wonderful photos. That's a fun one there from when she was in Quebec. Risotto and a cheese wheel, the science of beer brewing. New Auburn University Center makes me want to go back to school. Very cool. There we go. And then the Eagle has landed, exploring Auburn, speaking at the Alabama Governor's Conference on Tourism. Very cool. Beautiful bird there. Very, very cool stuff. So that's the wonderful program, Darlie Travels with Darlie, I should say. If you're unfamiliar with the program, let me just run a short clip here on the New York Empire State Trail. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Darlie Newman, and we're in Albany, New York. We're exploring New York's Empire State Trail with locals as our guides.
Join me as we traverse this 750-mile trail, starting in Buffalo and ending in the beautiful Hudson Valley, not far from New York City. From craft beer and spirits,
120 proof smooth, right?
to Erie Canal history and culture.
The ingenuity it took to conceive this.
Right, conceived in the 1830s, built in the 1850s.
Prior to this canal opening, boats to get to the center of the country had to go down around Florida and up the Mississippi.
I've got a mule, her name is Sal, 15 miles on the Erie Canal.
We're diving into nature, heritage, and the arts
You're depicting a lot of history here. And
along New York's Empire State Trail.
where's Bob Ross when you need him?
Just as a small little sample of Travels with Darlie, and watch her show on PBS Create, Amazon Prime, Wonder Innovation TV's Journey, and head to her website, darlie-newman.com, for more information. All right, so let's continue on here with the disaster that this morning commute has been so far. We go to the west side, really heavy here on the West Side Highway, from the George all the way down up to almost by 72nd Street or so. 79th, really. Before that, looks like there's a crash being cleared there. The east side hasn't been any better with this crash, still in the process of being cleared. FDR into the lower 60s. That delay gets all the way out to the RFK Triborough. Let's go into the Bronx. Just a lot of traffic here building at the George. Just volume. There's nothing slowing that traffic down. East in the Cross Bronx is heavy both ways, actually, into 3rd Avenue. Bruckner looks pretty good. Elevated section out to the Deegan and Willis is a bit busy. Now looks like we may have an issue here on the Hutch, going south of Pelham Parkway. Check up with that in a second. Throngs like Whitestone is busy. This BQE has been just a nightmare from Queens Boulevard all the way down to Williamsburg Bridge. Gowanus, BQE combination is heavy through Industry City. East on the Belt is heavy into Cropsey. Earlier problems there. That's coming right now off the Verrazano. Staten Island, just a little minor backup here east at 440 on the expressway, and then north at Arden Avenue in the West Shore. We go west on the Belt is heavy here out through the Van Wyck. Van Wyck both ways at Hillside is heavy. This outbound Jackie Robinson at Pennsylvania Avenue has been heavy all morning, and I can't figure out why. East on the Grand Central is heavy at the Clearview. North on the Cross Island, a ton of traffic from Sunrise Highway all the way up to the Grand Central, and then east on the LIE is heavy here this morning as we traverse out to Long Island. Town Tunnel is about a half an hour. Ed Koch about 15. I mean, it is just traffic everywhere. It's very possible Long Island schools have come back into session today. East on the Southern from about 17 through 21 or so. There's an earlier crash. That's gone. North on the Meadowbrook is heavy at the Southern. A lot of volume there. Both ways of the Southern. A parking lot from the Meadowbrook all the way to 135. LIE is heavy here from 110 all the way into 106, 107. And then from just west of 40 all the way out through 39, 38 is a solid ride. Same thing here. East on the LIE is heavy into 36. West LIE here at Deer Park, we are crowded. And west, some more traffic here into Vets Highway. There's a lot of people getting up late. There's just a lot of traffic. Summertime is over, friends. East on Sunrise Highway, Hampton Bays, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton, that is busy. And then once you clear that to Montauk Point, we are fine. Let's go over towards Connecticut. Wow, it is just exploding here this morning. I think there's something going on north on the Merritt. Here out through about 51 or so. A lot of traffic north on Route 8 into the northbound Merritt. Just north of exit, what is this, 52? Yeah, north of 52 on the Merritt. Let's go here. Well, we can take a look at our cameras here this morning. Let's see what we've got. No, that's not it. We want to go CT15. 53, that's 54, 55 Wheeler's Farm, so nothing there. I don't understand why there's not cameras at Route 8, the interchange at 52 and 50. Unless they're under 15, but I don't believe that's the case. Okay. There's definitely something going on north of 52 on the Parkway. Okay, so now somebody just populated a crash. That would make sense. And we're well back through about 49 or so. So just north of 52, that's going to be a tough ride. So southbound also fairly difficult as well. From 52 straight on down the line from 52 all the way into Westport this morning to about exit, what is this, 42? 41. So from 52 to 41, you get a little bit of a break, and then south of Route 7 and 40, all the way down through just about, I'd say, let's see, just before exit 36, or just south of 36, is a sluggish ride. The 95 is a mess from 28 straight on down through 5. I mean, just a ton of traffic. North on the Hutch and the North Street is busy. East on 287 is backed up all the way across the Tappan Z, back to interchange 11 or so, because there was an earlier crash east here, east of the Thruway by exit 1. Thruway pretty busy here into 13. Let's go up to the Thruway here, Woodbury, Cornwall, 84. 84 looks a little busy here out by Orange County. Stewart. Just a little bit of sun glare, some traffic there. Upper Westchester, Dutchess County, things are fine across the board. 684, 202. It says Kingston Rhinecliff Bridge has been a little thorn in the side this morning. Heck is the Kingston Rhinecliff Bridge? There. The real problem on 199. Sporadically closing it for some sort of police activity. So take this off of your list if you can. Kingston Rhinecliff Bridge. Wow, it's a big bridge. Big bridge. So that is a little bit of a major problem, but just look at how this map is just lighting up. You know, I wish I had a time lapse of this map at the same time every morning just to kind of dial that in, and you can see how traffic is slowly coming back here in earnest. Let's give the update here. All right, well, it looks like we're populating most of this, so let's go back to our observation list. Oh no, as Gordon Ramsay says. Oh no. Hudson Valley, Connecticut, Bridgeport, New Haven's mid 70s because of the HV. 65 in Monticello, 69 in Montgomery, 71 at Poughkeepsie. Go to AC now, and that request is unable to be processed. Oh no, trouble ensues. Okay, so here's the list I wanted to bring up earlier. So Kennedy at 77, Central Park at 73, Teterboro at 74, 76 at Kabreski, so that's warmed up nicely. So it's a beautiful, beautiful morning. Get out and enjoy. Low humidity, just spectacular conditions, clear across the board, just stunning conditions here on a September 1st, already September 1st, right, for a Thursday morning. So get out and enjoy. Temps are going to be into the mid 80s here today. All right. So with all that said, let's get the mic out of my face. We'll dial myself back up. You know what? This camera list, have I been playing camera the entire time? I think I have. And the computer is about ready to just go. Okay. So there we go. Wow, I'm looking rough here with this beard. Goodness gracious. Anyway, all right. So I want to thank all of our friends here this morning. Anna, Alexandra, James, who are watching. Anna, have a fantastic first day of work. Let us know tomorrow how things went on your first day there in the office. Hopefully we'll have a little better ride for you tomorrow. And I think we should, barring some unforeseen circumstances. Again, hopefully everyone is okay in that crash on the westbound side of 78. But fortunately, I've been doing this a long time. It kind of just doesn't set up well. But we'll see. So again, tomorrow, hopefully volume should be lighter as people are going to make it a nice 4-day holiday weekend. I want to thank our friends over the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery as I'm losing my voice, so it's time to get off the air. Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, also the Shave Cave and Travels with Darley. We thank all three for the sponsorship, and hopefully in the next coming weeks here, we'll have a couple of others, sponsors to roll into the mix. So we have to combine some to our legacy sponsors here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. Again, please do so if you can. Let's talk to you about YouTube, the YouTubes. You know what? I got to bring up my page. Sorry about that. Here. There we go. Back into the fold. There it is, the YouTube page. Again, we're at 107 subscribers, going for 200 subscribers if we can. By 200 episodes. Again, we're at episode 85 already on the September the 1st. Please, if you can, pass it along to all your friends. Have them subscribe to the Tri-State Traffic Show here on YouTube. Certainly helps out myself and Johnny in the Weather Center, trying to get this show continuing up and running. You know, hopefully we get to that 200 mark and beyond. That's what we're looking for, but it takes a little bit of time. You know, we've only been doing this really for almost coming up on our 4-month mark. On September 9th will be the exactly 4 months that we've been doing this since May 9th. So yeah, so there we go. So if you can, please get out and subscribe to the Tri-State Traffic Show. Also hit us up on Facebook as well and drop us a line at Tri-State Traffic Show at gmail.com. Send us an email if you would like. So, all right. So there's the shameless self-promotion, but you got to do it, right, for the social media stuff. Anyway, have a terrific Thursday. Get out and enjoy this wonderful weather, and we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.